How's it going, everyone? This is Fopple from Cloudstream 15. I have on the docket today Immortality, I believe it's called. This is by the same producer as Telling Lies, I believe. I played a little bit of that game, but I don't know anything about this game except that it came out on console September 1st. And I'm looking at the screen, Marissa Marcel, an interactive restoration of 3 movies. This already looks crazy to me because it started off with a warning. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. What is going on? Okay, look, when I move the titles, the figure comes in and out. All right, anyway, there was a content warning that says that these 3 films are reflective of the time, and so it's trying to keep our biases in check and stuff. So I expect kind of a bit of danger from this game. All right, let's get started. Immortality, heck yeah. All right, so already old, really. Every piece of restored film footage from Marissa Marcel's career is organized here in the grid. That's pretty cool. Okay, right to zoom in and out. All right, I'm gonna get my timer ready. And then as soon as the game starts, that's gonna be 15 minutes. 15. All right. Film grid. Oh, it looks like this is gameplay. Start. Okay, so this is very tutorial-y to start. Move across the grid. So let's just press A to play it. One piece of, oh, whoa, there's letters missing and stuff. Once a piece of footage is selected, press A to play it. This is interesting so far. This, if you didn't play Telling Lies, it is also a footage-based game, and that looks like this is what this is going to be, is kind of a footage-based game. I'm not sure about anything else about it, but let's see. This interactive restoration emulates the viable machines that would have been used to review the footage originally. That's cool, old-timey. Tilt the right stick in a direction to scrub the footage. Flick it to spin the reel in that direction. Spin several times to move quickly. Press A to pause the footage. Press A to resume
Now
again.
You must be very excited.
I am excited.
Okay, so I'm going to watch one,
Very young in person.
and then
People always say that.
You look what?
from there,
16?
I'll
Maybe.
Can
scree it a
tell
little
people
more.
How old you actually are?
Yes, I'm 20.
That is correct. Now we know you from the
That is
movie
correct.
that you just finished shooting. It is
Okay,
finished, right?
that's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. If you don't know,
I'm
it's
enjoying
been
this
very
so
short.
far just because
So
it's
artificially
different.
rated director
You know,
who,
I think
probably
that
know
this
from his
producer,
movies,
I've only
Mary
played
and
one of his
Linda,
games
The
before,
Man
and
with
before
Dreams,
that I hadn't
was
heard anything
casting
about him,
first
so
movie and Broken.
I'm
Instead of
definitely
casting a
interested in
recognizable
just like
face,
how
he
different
wanted to find
these
some
games
fresh
are coming
talent,
out to
so he
be.
put the word
So
out
far,
and
nothing
saw
complicated.
10,000.
We'll see how it comes out with like actually putting it together, because I did have quite a hard time
He picked you.
Yes.
grasping Telling Lies, which is the
On
other
screen,
game that I was
had,
talking about.
done modeling and I liked theater.
That is amazing. I believe we have a short clip here. Do you want to tell us what we're about
Okay,
to see?
so
Yes,
this is
so
probably
I
going to
play
end right here
Matilda,
just before the
and,
clip.
Well, I don't want to spoil things too much. She's a young woman who sneaks into a monastery disguising herself as a monk. And then there is a lot of drama and magic and intrigue.
Okay.
That's what I imagine, is that the found, or the footage that she's talking about right here in the clip, I'm going to have to piece together with a different. Oh wow, okay, never mind. It keeps going.
The same magic that powers this lens can also grant you what you wish.
I also never finished
Remember the
Telling
night that I
Lies.
used to die
Just
when we took to St. Clair's sepulchre. That night, I performed a rite. Summoned
there are
all
some
who
games you have to
betrayed me.
pay like incredibly close attention to, so that you sort of understand the details. Like they're the devils in the details, and in a game like this, I feel like that's going to be the case.
Well, you know,
Unfortunately, on
nothing is going to come
a
between
video
him,
like
not
this,
even the
that's
action.
not really something I can do. I'm
Is
trying to
this
get the most
Fisher's first film
out
with
of
Nudity, correct?
my
He
playthrough.
felt that a modern motion picture should reflect the times.
And you filmed this in Europe.
Correct.
They go for that in Europe, the nudity.
Yes, our producer said, we are born naked, and if we are lucky, we die naked. So why not shoot a movie naked?
Well put.
He kept his clothes on.
And the picture's out soon?
I hope so.
Sorry, I'm not talking much. I am trying to actually get a grasp. I'll screen more of this once we're out of this particular one. I'm not sure what more is going to come of this, so we'll see. What does flicking it do? Okay, image navigation. To navigate and organize the footage we provide, a novel concordance feature. Pause the footage, then press Y to enter image mode. Use left stick to move the cursor over a key image, such as an actor's face or an important prop. Press A, and the concordance will match cut to another shot in which it appears. New footage will be added to the film grid. Okay, so I don't quite get that just yet, but so this is me going backwards now. This is not anybody going crazy. I'm gonna try to go faster. It doesn't look like I can go a ton faster on this. Oh, that's super slow. Okay. Still not super fast. Going a lot slower than I would like. Oh, okay, I can send it faster. Just kind of have to nudge it. Okay, image mode. Let's do this. Oh, okay. It's taking me to another reel. Whoa. That's cool.
Scene 47, rehearsal.
Okay, cool. So this just took me to another scene from a different movie, maybe the same movie, but I, in some ways, have to connect these different scenes, you know?
Dream. Perhaps.
Once we get to something else that might be a bit more distinguishing, I'm going to do kind of the same thing where I enter image mode and try to pull something else up that might be connected.
I do not fear death.
Okay.
Devilish smile. More devilish. Imagine you just saw Robert's dick.
Okay, cool. So image mode here. Let's see what we get from maybe this shadow. Nothing. That. Oh, something else did come up.
I pity your sister.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So this is just, I'm not sure what the goal is yet, but as far as art style goes, it is just filmy. It is just film. So there's not really a ton of art style to speak of thus far. It's a different, you know, it's apples and oranges at that point. It is something different. Let's see, what else? Oh man, story. I really like what this is going to do. I don't know what the point is yet, but I feel like once you get further and further into this, you're going to put together a lot of things. You're going to find first off, you're probably going to get some collected films, and then you're going to see some interviews and find out who this lady was, this Matilda lady was.
I cannot let it stand. For my own sake. For the order.
As far as accessibility, I think that is a matter of patience, because again, with Telling Lies as a reference point, but coming into it, if I didn't have Telling Lies as a reference point, I think I'd find this a little difficult. I'd have some patience for it. But if it didn't start aligning pretty quickly, I would get really frustrated. So far, it's been really easy. I imagine once we start getting into putting the films together, it's going to get a little more complicated, but so far I'm not having any trouble.
I will not leave.
She's gonna stab herself.
You lost your senses. Kill yourself and you lose your claim to salvation. You forfeit your soul.
I care not.
This is very
Paradise
Catholic.
here with you, or perdition without.
Or like, I mean, the films will probably have a lot of religious connotation, and I feel like they're, oh man, these are going to be interesting. Okay, let's enter right here. Let's enter this scene. All right, that's an interesting scene to enter into.
Are we cutting?
Image. See that face right here. Let's do it. Oh, was that it?
Scene 85 Bravo, take.
Okay, cool. Here we go. New scene. So basically what I'm doing this entire time is I'm just entering film mode, which is one button, and that's why I am selecting something that might be recognizable from another part of a film that they have in this collection, and then hovering over it, pressing A, and that's all that's happening so far. So right now I'm just scrolling through film, and
Come back and see me again sometime. I'm always
yep,
here.
that's all. I mean, that's pretty much all I'm doing. I'm sure I'll, once I reach a dead end, I'll exit out of it and start the process all over again. But so far, I'm just enjoying running through this collection of things. I think it's pretty cool. I'm interested in how this is going to relate to the title sequence. It's called Immortality. So what does that mean? There's a lot you can discuss in that, but like art is immortality, or maybe the fact that they pulled together these three films renders her immortal. Who knows? But there's probably going to be game titles are rarely meaningless, so it's probably going to be relevant somehow. Let's see, art style, mechanics, accessibility. So far, I think it's very accessible as long as you have a modicum of patience. Just literally do what's on the screen and you'll have fun. As far as story and pacing, there's not really any story and pacing to be judgmental of, because the story is literally in these segments of film.
That isn't right. How does she feel? She's happy. Heather isn't dead. She's a part of her. No, see.
I'm interested in this. So, or I guess anytime that I'm just interested in a scene, I hover over it. See, that was interesting. I should have stopped there. And what I actually will do is go back to the very beginning and start it.
Echo, take 2.
Action.
Let's smile. Let's see.
I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna have Andrew put away. I have money. I have power.
You have power. Money.
Let's look at her. She's an unfamiliar so far, so let's see where she comes in. Oh, that urn has got to mean something. Those roses. So now I'm just being kind of picky, seeing what I can get out of all of this.
You hungry? Too many divas in my life.
So these are all films. I thought some of them were going to be still photos and stuff. This guy has got to be in a lot of things, because if he's the one who, okay, 2 of everything, that's one film. I didn't quite get the names of the other ones, but this is in 99. I get the feeling this is going to be important at different points in time. Okay, let's end that and just go.
Action.
Working late tonight?
Yeah, sorry. Let me know if it's bugging you. I can turn it down.
No, I like it. Learning some new moves over here.
Okay.
Ring, ring. Hello? Hey, it's Maria. Maria. Hey, what's up?
Maria. Oh, a picture frame. Okay. I actually want to go back to the beginning of this, see if there's anything relevant like that. Oh man, I can't even remember what that is called. The board that lists this. There it is. Okay, so this is. It doesn't say the name of the movie. Minsky. Yeah, it does. Okay, so far 2 of everything. Minsky. Huh. Also, this guy's an unfamiliar, so let's find him. Okay.
Alpha, take 2.
Oh, I couldn't see the name of the thing. Or actually, I wonder if I can zoom in.
36 Alpha.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. No, oh, okay, never mind. I cannot zoom in. Can I zoom in? No, I cannot.
36 Alpha, take 2.
Action. What can you do? What should you do? Are there 2 parts
Oh,
that have been
okay,
blind or
okay,
just
okay.
one? What do you want? Are you in love?
Okay, cool.
with Marissa?
All right.
Are you
So
really?
pausing this, or I'm just going to let this run pretty much. Okay, so what did I think about this game? What do I think about this game? I think so far this is brilliant. I don't know how much time I'll spend on this, just personally, but I think this game is so interesting, so creative. From my understanding, it's from just the warning at the very beginning of the thing, so just so you guys aren't left with like a dead screen, I'm going to actually move it to somewhere else. Oh, it actually gives you things. I just noticed it highlights things for you.
All right, read for scene 1 through 9. We'll just go straight through.
Okay, this is unfair. I am continuing to play. I just need something like a okay. All right. Anyway, so I think it is so interesting. It's cutting together film that you kind of have to piece together either in your head or maybe there's a system in the game that lets you do so to string all these things together. But it's so postmodern, which you don't need to know. It just means it doesn't make sense. It's like unreliable narrator. You know, the story's not put together in a way that we tend to think of, like, you know, we read left to right, stories are always start to finish. It doesn't seem like it's wanting to do that. It's absolutely intentionally not doing that, and I think that's really interesting. Us having to put together our own narrative or our own story is kind of what it seems like it's doing. So art style is this 90s style of film, which is, I mean, that's the art style. And mechanics and accessibility, it seems really simple. I didn't get into what the actual cutting these things together looks like, but as far as finding the films and being able to find new things to look at, that was incredibly simple. So the mechanics, not difficult at all. Accessibility, this is my first time walking into this particular game, and for all intents and purposes, this particular style, and I thought it was really interesting. So yeah, I definitely dig that. As far as story and pacing is, I mean, it basically goes at the pace that you're willing to look over, that you're willing to take with this. And the story is literally these films. I am enjoying this a lot. This is something that I highly recommend you take part in. It is on Game Pass, like I'm playing on the cloud stream function. So I definitely recommend checking it out. So anyway, that's all, folks. Thanks for checking out Cloud Stream 15. I will see you next time. Thanks.